So just to talk you through this, sometimes it helps to hear the guidelines kind of explained out loud. So this last major paper that we do before we get to our final exam is just going to be basically a paper where you do some of your own research, so use some of the sources I give you, and you're going to argue on this topic right here. So just make sure it's clear. That's the topic we're all going to write about, and I'm sure we'll all have plenty to say about it now that we have all got some experience with online classes. So you get to choose 2 of my sources and then find 3 of your own, and then you're going to use all 5 sources in your paper. So I break down the structure right here, and we'll go through this one step at a time. But I just wanted to kind of talk you through it, make sure that the guidelines are clear and kind of anticipate some of those questions ahead of time. So hopefully everybody understands the topic now and kind of what we're doing. The research will take place during the first week where you'll find your 3 sources, and then you're going to use all those sources together in your paper. Just make sure you understand that there is, as part of this paper, an opposing view refutation section. So you'll need to have one source that goes against your stance. You're going to take a stance. You're going to say, basically on this question, you're going to say, yes, they are, or no, they're not. And then you're going to have 4 sources that support you and then one that goes against you. You'll explore that opposing view source here and then use another source to kind of counter that argument. So it's not too different from what we've been doing so far. It's just using more sources and doing some of your own research. Throughout the next few lessons, you'll have lots of resources that will help you to do the research and to be successful. As we work on this last paper, I want to remind you that this is a great time to make use of the writing tutors. And so if you go to the home page or the modules page at the top, there's a link to online tutoring. This is a good time for you to make use of those writing tutors. Put them to work for you, and they can give you a lot of feedback as you're writing each section and as you're revising. They can help you every stage of the way. So you can also reach out to me with any questions. But the general gist here, it's not too different from what we've been doing. In the last paper, you learned how to use ethos, logos, pathos, or how to analyze those. Now you're going to use those techniques in your own argument to build your own argument about online education. And be sure to look at the rubric and the checklist here to know what we're looking for. But again, we'll do this section by section. So as always, let me know how I can support you.